Now we're going to navigate through the front panel of the 350 relays. In this demo, we're using the HMI display of the Vista SR3 setup software. It will have the same display LED status and keypad as the real front panel of the relay. So we're going to show 3 headers among the 5 main headers of the menu. They are the actual values, the set points, and maintenance. So first, we're going to press the menu key to see the main menus. We can see the actual values, command, quick setup, set points, and we can press the message arrow down key to see the next page is the maintenance. So going to the top by pressing the message arrow up key, we're going to see some values under the actual values. There's 2 ways we can enter the actual values, either by clicking the message right arrow key or press the enter key. So once I press the right arrow key, I can see I got A1 status, A2 metering, A3 records. I can press the message down arrow key to see furthermore. So I can see A4 is the target messages. So now I'm going back to the A1 status, and now I'm going to use the enter key to check what's under the A1 status. So I can see the clock, contact input, output relays, and logic elements, virtual inputs, remote inputs, remote outputs, and summarized contact inputs and contact outputs, logic element summarized. So now let's go into check the relay output status. So going back to the output relay, and now we press the enter key. So you can see the first trip relay status is off. If I press the arrow key down, I can see the close is also off. And later we're going to simulate this relay output contacts to be on. We're going back to check the status. Now we can either press escape key to go out of this menu, or we can just press the menu key to go to the top of the menu. And second, I want to check another actual values is the metering values. So again, I can press the arrow key to enter the actual values, and using the arrow key down to press A2 metering and press enter. I can check the current voltage power, and I can using message arrow down key to check further the energy, current demand, and the power demand, thermal capacity. And we can even use this as a command to clear the energy and current demand and the power demand. So now we're going to go to the top to check the current values. We press enter key, and we'll see there's zero current at 0 phase angle. Now I'm using my current test set to inject some current, so I can see some values displayed on the meter current. Okay, so I'm going to reduce the current back to 0. Another one is the actual values. We're going to check is the target message, but we're going to enable some protection elements and try to simulate some operation of the protection element. The next part is the setup points. We're going to using message down arrow key to select set points and press enter. And in this set point, we see we have S1 relay setup, S2 system setup, S3 protection, and S4 controls, S5 inputs outputs, S6 monitoring. So we're going to do one change is the system setup. We can press enter key and press the enter key again. So now we can use the values key to change the CT primary current. So we can press the values key up and down to do the fine adjustment, or we can hold the key to just do the coarse adjustment. Okay, so if we want to save these new values, just press the enter key. We can see the set point stored. This is the flash message to indicate that this new setting being saved in the memory. Another type of the flash message we can see is under the command, is like a command executed. So another set point we want to do is the set the protection element. We're going to go to S3 by using the message down key, press enter, and we're going to enter the set point group 1 and select the face IOC1. And now we're going to enable the protection element by using the value key to set this to chip, and click enter to save it. So now if we using the current test set, we can make this face IOC element to trip. Before we do that, we can check the pickup levels. It's 1 times CT. So we're going to, using the current test set, increase the current until the relay trips. So we heard the relay tripped, and we can see the front panel, the red LED trip lights turned on, and also the orange color for the pickup LED. And now we see the A4 target message for face IOC1 chip, and status is operate. It happened on the face A. It's going to reduce the current. And now the element dropped, but the LED light is still on. So now we can press the reset button to reset the LED. And we see the reset OK. Okay, so the last one, we're going to go to the maintenance. We press the arrow key to the bottom. Then we press enter. And the first M1 is the relay information. It's very useful to let us know the actual relay's order code and firm number. So let's press the enter key and see the relay's name. It's called the feeder name, so you can give any name in your application. And then we can see this is the 350 feeder relays under the order code. And also we can see the main firmware revision is 2.20. And if you keep on pressing the message key, you can see lots of other informations about the firmware, the boot code, revision number, etc. So another good feature under the maintenance is that we can do the testing of the simulated LED and contact output. So if we press the arrow key down all the way to M7 testing and press enter, then we can see the false LED and false output relay. We're going to use false output relays to force the output relay trip to turn on, and then we check the status. So now we can press the arrow key down to the false relay, press enter, and first we see this function is disabled. We're using the value key to change this to enable, and click enter to save it. And next, we're going to enable the relay 1 trip from off to on by using the value key. And then press enter. Now the relay 1 is turned on. We can see the front panel maintenance LED turned to orange color. If we go back to the actual values, press manual key and check the status of the output relay, going to A1 status, and check the output relay and press enter. We can see now the trip status is on. So that's how we can use this front panel to do the view of the actual values, status, metering values. We can use this to do the setup of the system setups, the protection element, and controls. And we can also use as a maintenance tools to check the relay information and do the simulated testing for the LEDs and for the output contacts.